Over the summer, I created the Automatic Food Slicer Robot, or AFSR for short. It is designed to be able to help those who have difficulties with or are unable to slice food. The main interface to the robot is through gesture recognition or a work-in-progress augmented reality app. We recently demonstrated AFSR at Maker Faire Ottawa, and it was of much interest to the senior-aged population. Now, this robot was just the very first prototype to see if it would be feasible in real life, and it was actually made out of motors that I had in my spare parts box, and then I designed the 3D printed pieces around that. The robot would be much more easier to control and stronger if we use stepper motors and steel rods, sort of like a setup of how a 3D printer works today. So here is my current goal for the project. Let 3 people be able to slice their meals using this robot during the holidays. So by iterating and working on the robot for the next few months, I'm trying to be able to reach this goal. By backing this project, then it will be going towards the parts cost and also fabrication cost as well. Now, there was something that I noticed while making AFSR that perplexed me, and why are the motors that we are using so old? For pretty much every single robot that I'm creating, there's this cumbersome step of figuring out how to mount the motor, and then how to attach it to what it's driving, and then repairing it once it's broken. But why? Why can't we just have motor tape that we could stick to anything and then have it actuate something? So the tape idea may be further down the line, but essentially we want some sort of way to be able to put a component on a PCB and then have it actuate something, like an LED but for motors. The huge problem that this would address is similar to AFSR, that is assisting the aging population to be able to manipulate objects around them as their motor abilities decrease. The breakthrough technology is what we're working on, so we want to be able to have the ability to actuate many things. Right now I have 3 ideas, and for more info on this, check out the linked video. So the radical solution is that with actuators that we can add to everything, we could manipulate all of the objects around us as if they're fluid, and even the objects will have the ability to sense and move around us as they figure out our patterns and behaviors. This would mean that everything around us would no longer be just an inanimate object. They would be alive and react to our needs and the environment around us. So as this is a Moonshot-in-Progress project, it will probably take quite a bit of time to actually make anything that works, and we'll probably figure out loads of ways to make it not work. So yeah, anyway, by backing this campaign, you'll be helping with the parts cost and fabrication costs for our various experiments, and we'll be documenting them along the way too, of course. We have some fun backer rewards, so definitely check them out. And thank you for taking the time to listen to my crazy robot ideas, and hopefully with your help, then we'll be able to start experimenting to try to make them into a reality.